Oh no, 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 no. I missed the deadline. I'm going to hate me. I'm going to get fired. The deadline. I'm going to get fired. I should get fired. I suck at this. Failure. I suck at this. Oh my god. Oh my god. What am I going to do? No, 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 no. I missed the deadline. I'm going to hate me. I'm going to get fired. I should just quit right now before they fire me. I'm such a failure. I suck at this. No, this is not. Oh my god. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? Oh no, 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 no.
Oh, did it stop? No. Stop. Look at me. Breathe. It's okay. It's a mistake. It's data, not a definition.
If your brain does this, if a simple mistake at work feels like a life or death emergency, you're not alone. It's called rejection sensitive dysphoria, or RSD. It means your brain reacts to possible rejection or a mistake like it's a real life or death threat. Not because you're weak or dramatic or there's something wrong with you, okay? But because your emotional system is wired to feel it more sharply and deeply. And I suspect especially from past rejections we've suffered before. So today we're going to show you exactly how to stop it.
We're going to give you the exact 7-step script that we use to turn a disaster into a reputation boost. Just always keep in mind that rejection-sensitive dysphoria is not a personal failure, but a neurodivergent trait rooted in how the brain processes emotional information. It's often managed by identifying triggers, practicing self-compassion, and understanding that the feeling is a glitch in the brain's alarm system, not a reflection of reality.
And because we know reading a script is different than doing it, we're going to act it out for you. The not so great way, and hopefully the best way for you. Hi, I'm Cessy.
And I'm John.
We are neurodivergent creators, and we have been married for 27 years. That means we've had 27 years of helping each other write "I'm sorry" emails.
Now, the problem isn't the mistake. Everyone makes mistakes. The problem is the panic response when we feel shame or our brains go offline.
And we end up over-apologizing. We say very mean things about ourselves, like "I'm so this" or "I'm that," which leads to "they probably hate me now" or "everyone thinks I'm," I don't know, insert insult here.
And when you do that to your boss or your coworker, you're accidentally forcing them to comfort you.
Exactly. You make them do the emotional labor. You want them to reassure you with a heartfelt "it's all okay," but they're busy. They just want the work done.
So, we use a philosophy called restorative justice. It shifts the focus from "I am bad" to "I caused harm," and here's the repair.
All right. Before you send that email or walk into your boss's office, you need to answer these 7 questions. What happened? And in this, you want facts only. This is not self-judgment. This is not attacking yourself. What happened? You missed a deadline. You missed a cue. You made a mistake. What were you thinking? Well, what was going through your mind when you realized you missed that deadline or made that mistake? What have you thought of since? Who was affected? How were they affected? And what has been the hardest thing for you? What needs to happen to make it as right as possible?
Now that question number 6, what has been the hardest thing for you, is the secret sauce. If you don't acknowledge your own panic, well, you're just going to bleed that panic onto your boss.
Once you answer these, you build your script.
Now, let's take a look at the rescue script. You'll see here it says "stop the spiral, start the repair." When you're having a mistake, you're just going to be, your heart will be racing, your palms are sweaty, your brain is just screaming that you messed up. Take a moment, breathe, stop. A mistake is data, not definition. Don't send an email yet, don't apologize. Go to a quiet place, gather yourself, and answer these 7 questions honestly. As you see in here, we have the same questions we were just talking about. What happened? What do you remember? How did it seem what was going on from your point of view? Now, what were you thinking about at the time? Was there something else in your mind before the event took place? And what have you thought about since? Are you carrying it with you? Have you had anything to transition out of it or to distract you from what had happened? And then, who has been affected by what you've done? Sometimes we don't even realize, because we don't pay attention to our peripherals, that we are affecting not just ourselves, the person we're interacting with, but all of those that can witness the event. And as I said earlier, number 6, what's been the hardest thing for you? Sometimes we don't even want to answer that, right? What has bothered you the most about what took place? Okay? And then what do you think you need to do to make things right? Now, you can't just come from yourself on this. You got to check with the other parties. What do they need? And what can you all agree on? From this, also in the rescue script, we have the scripts, external. Okay, so you can use these to create your own apologies. You'll choose a template that fits. You fill in the brackets based on your answers. Like in option 1, I dropped the ball. Okay, something, you missed a deadline, and you forgot a task, just basically a simple mistake that can happen, right? You may want to get in touch with them and say, hey, I'm going to talk to you about whatever it is that I feel like I missed, I forgot, and I'm going to update the person immediately. Realizing that you did make a mistake, it's best to own up for it right away. Okay, and you're understanding that your mistake has an effect on other people, and that you are going to try to make steps to improve and steps to fix what has already happened. You'll have an action plan maybe for your supervisor. You'll have the completed work by such and such time, and that you're going to set up some sort of prevention steps to keep it from happening again. You don't want to keep going through the same cycle. And this is best handled if you're having a communication and not just internally cycling the information. Option B, I spoke too soon. Okay? Sometimes we just want to start talking, right? So we get rude because we're thinking of our own, where's it going to go? What is my proper response? What are you going to want to hear? All of these things, okay? And because we get into those states, we're not always listening. And then we might make a comment that sounds dismissive, that sounds hurtful. And even though it's not your intention, you have to own it and its impact. And that you understand that you value working with the people you work with, because you want it to be just as comfortable for you as it is for them, okay? And that you're going to be more mindful. Then we go into part 3, the neurodivergent reality check, okay? You have to think about this every time you hit send, okay? You've repaired the harm, you've taken responsibility. The anxiety you feel right now is just a chemical reaction. It's not the truth. You're safe. You are competent. You are enough.
Now, let's show you what it looks like in real life.
Okay, so now I am the boss. Now, Cessy missed a major report deadline that was due at noon. It's now 2 p.m.
So first, I'm going to show you how I used to handle this. This is a panic response. Oh my God, John, I'm so sorry. I missed the deadline and I didn't mean to, and I'm sorry, and I know I suck, and I lost track of time, and then I was helping Sarah with that thing, and then my alarm didn't go off, and I am so sorry, and I know I'm the worst, and I know you want to fire me, but I'm so sorry. I'll stay up all night. I want to go home. I'll stay here and I'll finish it, okay?
It's okay, Cessy. Just Try to get it to me when you can. Calm down. It's fine.
Woo! That's painful to watch, right?
Yeah. And as a boss, I felt awkward. I felt like I had to parent you, you know? And honestly, I lost a little trust in your stability. Now, how about the shutdown version?
Now, I'm the boss. Hey, John.
What's up?
You haven't responded to any of the email chains. Are you having trouble?
No.
Yes.
Oh my. Looks like someone needs a reset button.
Or new batteries.
Or a cave to hide in.
Now let's try it with the rescue script. I've taken 5 minutes. I've answered the 7 questions. I've regulated my nervous system. Watch the difference.
Come in.
Hey, John. I realize I missed the noon deadline for the quarterly report.
Uh-huh.
I am sorry. It was my oversight, and I know it delays your review process for the client meeting tomorrow.
Yeah, it does. I needed that at noon.
I understand. To fix this, I've already pulled the data, and I will have the completed draft to your inbox by around 4 today. I've also set a new calendar alert, so this won't happen again next month. Does 4 p.m. work for you?
Okay. 4 p.m. is fine. Just make sure it's there.
Will do. Thank you.
Take 2. Avoiding the shutdown.
Hey, John. Did you get that report done?
A report? Oh, yes. I saw it. Is there any way that we can go over it a bit so I know fully what I'm responding to?
Of course. I would love to give you clarification. We really want those honest answers.
Great.
All right, wonderful.
Oh.
Yeah, please.
Should I also add in his second example? Or?
How, in his scenario, maybe?
Yeah, pause this. Did you see the difference? In the second version, she owned the impact. She didn't make excuses.
And I didn't ask him to make me feel better. I offered a solution. That is how you keep your dignity. So how did John handle his situation better? See how he calmed himself in his second round, making him capable to ask for assistance instead of holding inner dread?
Now, recognizing that it's 100% acceptable and encouraged to self-advocate and to ask for help, even though I know it can be hard. And in this, we go back to how the mistake caused harm to others. Sometimes we're so deep into our own spiral that we forget to be considerate of others, and now they were affected by our mistake.
Which is why sometimes you need a script.
Now, you don't have to memorize this script. We wrote it down for you.
It's called the rescue script. It's a 1-page cheat sheet with the 7 questions and the exact email templates you can copy and paste.
Now, the link is right there in the description. Download it and save it to your phone. The next time the panic hits you, you'll be ready.
But here's the catch. Sometimes a mistake happens because you're burned out. You're saying yes to too many things.
That's called the resentment radar. And that is exactly what we're talking about in the next video. Now, you don't want to miss that one.
See you there. I love you.
I love you too.